back to Pop Culture Explosion. My name is Paul, and well, Mike is not really a Walking Dead fan, so he's going to be skipping this one out, but he'll be definitely helping me with the editing of this video. So, hey, let's just jump into this. So I want to preface, I am not a Walking Dead comic fan, so this video will be strictly talking about the 9th season of The Walking Dead. I'm only using the AMC episodes as the source. And by the way, there will be spoilers. So my overall thoughts, I really enjoyed season 9. It made me laugh. There were some good moments. It just felt good. Yes, I teared up several times. And there were a few scenes that totally stressed me out. The Whisperer storyline, I thought that was very well done. Up until probably season 7 and season 8, The Walking Dead was starting to lose me. I'm a very loyal fan, and I need to carry this through to the end. So I was forcing myself to watch some of the episodes, but this season really grabbed me. Now, I was a little concerned about a Walking Dead without Rick Grimes, but the writers, the producers, and the cast really pulled it off. Now, there were a couple things that kind of distracted me with this season. First of all, were politics. We started seeing more politics with the different communities. Michonne, her ironclad control over her group, I thought that was a little bit over the top. I mean, they had a council, but she could override and veto any decision she wanted. So my thought was, why have a council? But overall, I really enjoyed this season. I looked forward to every episode. I'm in a Walking Dead group, and there was so much activity, so much talk. And again, I'm back on board on this Walking Dead train. So you know what? Let's talk about some of the characters of season 9. First of all, Michonne. She was, of course, consistent. She's a badass with a heart. She's raising Judith as her own. She has another child, and she was just consistent. There was some tension between her and Negan's character, and after 5 years, I thought that maybe she's still a little bit too tough on him, but overall, Michelle nailed it. Carol. I miss the badass Carol. The short spiked hair, the armor, the gun, the oh my God, it's Carol. Please don't make me look at the flowers. I thought she was a little weak this season, but I have a real sneaky suspicion that for season 10, we're going to get the badass Carol that we all love. And then, of course, there's Daryl. What can you say? I mean, he's the badass with the crossbow. And boy, was he awesome. He was great. I pretty much enjoyed every scene that he was in. I enjoyed the relationship between him and Judith. Just, again, he's awesome. Now, Gabriel Rosita, that kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting Rosita to be pregnant, and I'm guessing by another man. But Gabriel is willing to step up to the plate and be that father figure for Rosita's future child. And poor Eugene. I mean, I know what it's like to approach a woman, and say, I like you a lot. I might actually love you, without knowing how she feels. And yeah, that didn't work out so well for Eugene. But you know what? Props for filling out your heart, for spilling out his heart. And I can't blame him. I mean, I have a little bit of a crush on Rosita as well. So now we have Judith. When she was first born, Daryl called her, ass kicker? And she's an ass kicker. I mean, she is what I wanted Carl to be, in season 3 and 4. She's awesome. I mean, she has her dad's hat. She's sporting a revolver, and she has a small little, I think it's a wakizashi, which is a smaller version of a katana. And she was just awesome. I mean, she is going to be a total bitch when... Mike, did you just bleep out bitch? Oh, man, okay, fine. I'll continue. She's going to be a total badass when she grows up. And then we have Negan. Negan's story arc, I'm actually really liking. The only time I really didn't like the Negan character was during that torture porn moment when he killed two of our favorite characters with a baseball bat. But after that, he was so much fun to watch on the screen. You know, he did escape after, befriending Judith and just trying to be a nice guy. He escaped, and he realized that, you know what, this world is not for him. And he came back, right back in the cell. And he admitted, you know what, there's nothing out there for me. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the prophecy of that dream that Rick had, where Negan was actually a contributing part of the community. I like the guy. What can I say? Now, let's talk about Beta. Oh, oh my goodness. He is probably physically the most powerful character The Walking Dead has introduced. He is scary. He's tough. He doesn't feel pain. And he can beat the crap out of almost anybody. Beta, I'm looking forward to a fight between you and Negan. And you know what? My money's on Negan and Lucille. So Beta, you're screwed. And of course, I think our MVP of season 9 is Alpha. Alpha's played by Samantha Morton. Samantha Morton is a beautiful actress. And the fact that they made her so ugly, just creepy as f***. Oh, okay, I deserved that one, Mike. Just because, she was just, she makes the governor look like a nice guy. When they first introduced her, and seeing those flashbacks of her development as a character, I was just, oh my God, this woman scares me. And, whew, I'm really, I'm looking forward to a Alpha and Carol matchup in season 10. Please, I will give money to see that matchup. So there were two scenes in season 9 that were probably the most emotional. The first one was Daryl versus Beta. We saw that fight coming, and when it happened, Daryl was just the stud that he is. He killed two of those first whisperers and just killed him. And that fight scene between him and Beta stressed the living crap out of me. As a seasoned Walking Dead fan, I know that they have as much interest as my character favorites as Game of Thrones does. You love Daryl? We don't care. We'll kill him. And I would not have been surprised if Daryl would have died in that fight. And I was rooting for him, and I was scared. And probably the saddest scene for me was the hilltop with the heads on the spikes. Like I said, I'm in a Walking Dead group, and I saw a couple comic book images of this. It did not prepare me for that scene. I was so saddened, and just I teared up. I want to say twice in this show. The first time was when Carol lost her daughter, I believe in season 2, and when Carol lost her adopted son in this episode. It was just, and the comparison, Daryl was the one that was restraining Carol with the death of her daughter, and Daryl was the one restraining her with the death of her son. So, you know, they might not have an intimate relationship, but they definitely have an emotional one. Now, we can't talk about season 9 without talking about the finale. And I have to say, it was extremely disappointing. I mean, they did introduce Snow to us. Okay, that was cool. But overall, I just thought the season finale was just a big letdown. There was no cliffhanger. There was nothing stressful at the end. There were no deaths in this one, I don't think, if memory serves. It felt like a filler episode that really didn't need to happen. I think if the ending of season 9 was the heads on the spike, that would have been a jaw-dropping end of a season. So I was really disappointed with the season finale. It was boring, and it didn't leave me wanting more. So let's show some of the deaths that I will be missing from some characters that we love. So my final thoughts on season 9, The Walking Dead. Like I said at the beginning, loved it. It was great. I had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Love the character development. Love the relationships that we're seeing. I'm excited for season 10. So, hey, what are your thoughts on season 9? Are you excited for season 10? Let's continue the conversation down below in the comment section. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, you know what? No hard feelings. I'm a big boy. Hit the dislike button. And for future content, please hit the subscribe. So with that being said, peace out.